This is Best Way to Smoke Weekly News, and I'm Big Jake. Make sure you stay elevated at all time. The seniors is adapting and adopting that cannabis plant. You know what I mean? The green shift, why seniors are swiping pills for plants. The green shift refers to the massive demographic movement of adults age 60 and older transitioning from traditional pharmaceuticals to cannabis based wellness. Recent data from 2025 and 2026 shows this is no longer a niche trend, but a significant shift in geriatric healthcare. Here's the why. Motivation for the shift. The Goldilocks effect. Many seniors are moving toward combination products, balanced THC and CBD. They view this as a middle ground that provides relief without the intense high associated with high THC products, which it works. And for those of y'all that don't know, if you get too high off a THC product, you can also take the CBD tincture, and that CBD tincture will kind of balance it out for you, though. So let's keep it moving, though. There is a growing reluctance to use traditional medications due to the concerns over long-term health risks, dependency, adverse side effects like the zombie effect, or stomach issues caused by certain medications. So, and understand though, it's like some of the medications that is meant to help with certain things, they do have side effects though. Everything has some kind of side effects, and the major side effects from THC is probably hunger, being hungry, and sleep. So here's another thing: elders are seeking functional wellness. The primary goal for this age group isn't recreation, it's quality of life. Users report the main drivers are managing chronic 60%, insomnia 57%, and anxiety 25%. Word of mouth influence. Unlike younger generations who may follow social media trends, seniors are largely influenced by positive feedback from peers and family members who have successfully managed age related ailments with cannabis. And that's what you want to do, though. You want to get the information from the people that's actually using it. You know what I'm saying? And that knows what the benefits are. Here's the how. Statistic and industry trends, rapid growth. Cannabis use among those 65 plus rose by 75% in recent years, making them the fastest growing consumer segment in the industry. Opioid substitution. Recent 2026 studies published by the American Medical Association indicate that medical marijuana is serving as an effective substitute for opioids in chronic pain treatment and has led to a reduction in the use of antidepressants and sleep aids. I think that's great. I think it's great that cannabis will be able to substitute for them certain things that can give you and cause them side effects. Though here's another one: product proficiency. Edibles and tinctures are the preferred methods as they avoid the respiratory risk of smoking, and there's multiple ways to use it. You can eat it, you can smoke it, you can use tinctures. It's different things that you can do. So here's the pros and why it works for the 60-year-old plus crowd. Evaluating suffering. It effectively addresses wear and tear ailments like arthritis, neuropathy that traditional medicine sometimes struggle to manage without heavy sedation. Fewer side effects. Many patients report that cannabis allows them to remain all right and socially active, whereas pharmaceuticals often leave them feeling groggy and impaired, like stuck and impaired. Though, just think about it. You know, you take some of them different medications, and yeah, you're gonna feel like you got a hangover or something like that. Though, so here's the holistic integration. Because it can address multiple symptoms at once: pain, sleep, and appetite, it can sometimes replace a cocktail or several different pills. Hey man, it's nothing like this plant. I don't care what nobody say. There is nothing like this cannabis plant. Here's the challenges and the gap, the clinical support gap. While use is high, only about 56% of seniors discuss their cannabis use with their clinical support gap. While use is high, only about 56% of seniors discuss their cannabis use with their primary healthcare providers. This creates a risk for drug interaction that aren't being monitored. Research lag. Because cannabis remains a Schedule 1 substance federally, efforts are underway in 2026. Long-term clinical data specifically for the geriatric population is still catching up to the actual rate of use. So let's go though, man. I think, in my opinion, it's another win for the cannabis plant, to be able to show that the cannabis plant can help. Let's do the research, man. Let's keep the research going. We know that there's right now medical marijuana is being pushed, it has been pushed to Schedule 3, which made it a softer form of a narcotic or drug of what they call it. So hey, let's keep it going, man, and let's keep the news moving. And Best Way to Smoke will definitely be tapping in and letting you guys know what's happening next, though. And to my OGs and to my seniors, keep finding your best way to smoke. Keep finding your best way to do your tinctures, however you're using cannabis to make you feel better. Keep doing your thing. Shout out to the Holistic Health. Man, I'm Beck J with Best Way to Smoke News. Man, make sure you tap in with us everywhere. Until next time.